because I've been doing so well with these Star Trek videos.
That was more Katra than I had anticipated.
You backed Dax up in that big Vulcan brain.
I will protect and pass them on.
Captain's log, stardate 3.691215, whatever. The Enterprise is orbiting the planet Darius 3, where they come upon a strange planet where the inhabitants are dressed as some form of late 20th century subculture, I suppose, in the, what they call it, the ghetto. I don't care if you from the Enterprise of bullshit. You stay in here and you are our prisoner until we can verify exactly who you are. Mr. Spock, I do believe we are in trouble. That's indubitably an understatement, Captain. So she returns after so many years. I'm not Trek culture. I am not any big Trek. I'm not even Gary from Nerdrotic, okay? But was it in a way good? Now, you can like the show. You can love Lower Decks. But Lower Decks is supposed to be in continuity with the Prime timeline, which is a fucking mess. I kind of joked on Twitter, it was formerly known as the X, formerly known as Twitter, that Joan Lee would come back on Discovery as the ambassador or whatever. And she did come back, but that wouldn't happen for another 7 years because it didn't happen on Discovery. And I know that John Billingsley backed out. He didn't want to play Phlox on Discovery or Strange New Worlds. And here she is. Now, I think she got some information wrong on Twitter, but eventually she got off Twitter and is now on Instagram. I still remember the picture of her in the shark jaws. That's her iconic picture, I think. And she's been doing good work with her husband. I think putting kids in school in Africa, I think. Some of the stuff Oprah does with more money, right? Oprah has more money. I do remember a picture of her with Jesse Jackson, but I could have sworn that Legend of the Seeker was her final thing, and then she was like, gone. Like she just done with acting. Kind of like Phoebe Cates or I think Molly Ringwald did Riverdale. But some actors, there was that one actor from The Truman Show, right? That Korean actress. Una Damon, she's gone, right? But I kind of felt it was dumb. It was another multiverse stupid episode. Overall, it was dumb. It was great to hear her again, but it was kind of dumb because I always thought T'Pol would never get married because Trip had died. She would stick by Jonathan Archer when he got old and crippled. I think it was the president or not. And then at some point, you would have that incident with the dog. Right? So Scotty would try to transport Porthos. The poor dog would be trapped in space. So old T'Pol and Archer would be there. And when Archer died, in my head canon, Archer died and T'Pol just drifted away. I always thought there would be a Kelvin timeline episode where Kirk and Spock, Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto, they would go on the Enterprise and they would go look for T'Pol to help do something, but she's been gone for decades. So nobody's seen her after Archer died. So that was my feeling. Like, if you're going to bring her back, do it respectfully. But that's my little rant. That's almost 4 minutes long. It's just low effort. I'm glad John Billingsley backed out. That's it. Rest in peace to the original actors who played Porthos.